a one match or a best of three?
It's a one match. It's a single elimination.
Okay, so this is it for the final match. We've got Akroz up in the top left on Sandrim. He is going to be in the green playing the steampunk bomber. Meanwhile, MissMinx is down on the lower right corner. She is in blue, and she's going to be playing the deep sea osprey. Akroz with the nice little have fun. MissMinx saying ditto. Looks like MissMinx in time did still take the levelers with her angel, but actually did not take the generators.
Yes, this is interesting that she decided to didn't put the generator in hyper mode, but I can't wait to see how this gonna go. And Akroz is going for full moneymaker on this spot, so on this socket. So this is great. Look at this, guys. What Akroz is doing, putting some infantry on this cliff. And
jeez!
She's coming from Akroz. Is this gonna work? Miss was already there, so nice read coming from Miss over there. And she have Jackal there, so this is quite interesting. I can't wait to see how she gonna play this game. Like, oh wow, putting like 4 Jackal on this socket. This is interesting play. And
worst timing by Akroz there. He was going to try to sneak over with those troops over on the middle right side, and one of the Minx was flying up at the exact same moment. And by the time that he got into range, she could see him. And that surprise really didn't turn out to be much of a surprise at the end, Angel.
Yep. And what I really like that this is the first time I see this kind of strategy. Miss putting Jackal like on the socket around those outposts. Like, so this is gonna be really hard to get those outposts with infantry, because those Jackal will do a lot of DPS to the infantry. So this is really interesting.
Oh, you're so right, especially about the damage to the infantry. Most people tend to typically either put infantry of their own or some sort of tank to defend those outposts. But those jackals will just eat up those infantry soldiers for breakfast. And, man, I think they're still going to be hungry afterwards for, like, one of those donut codes.
Yep. And Miss is doing a lot of pressure directly to this main base. So,
and Akroz has to choose: do I defend my base or do I go after Minx and take her down? No, wait, yes, no, yet.
yep.
Okay. MissMinx does die, but she did not die to Akroz's fire. It looks like that she died to one of those Dillo shots instead, but Akroz taking advantage of the half second that she was not alive to drop a Dillo on her front door.
Yep. But it didn't do that much. This will just go down right now. And Akroz is playing it really aggressively, but MissMinx play more a defensive style. She hold really well his outpost, so this is great. But thing is, Akroz have the power station in the mid, and this is a great it's a great addition to your base, having this power station there.
It so is, and then we can see in the power standpoint, I mean, MissMinx has very few units out on the field, but her power is only at a plus 11. Akroz having that middle power base is at a plus 45.
Yep.
Now, granted, MissMinx does have one leveler, which is chewing up about 15 of her power, but even so, that is a tremendous power advantage in favor of Akroz when we have an identical unit count of 28 to 28 on both sides.
Yep, you're right about that, and man, I can't wait to see how Miss gonna manage this game with that low of power right now. Like, she only have plus 4, so this is really not a lot. And she's putting pressure on this outpost. Akroz gonna respawn to this harassment right now with some Dillo. Those Longhorn gonna go down. And Miss, what's Miss's match then? Like, she's thinking to take the top right base right now.
Yeah, I mean, everything that she's tried pushing through so far hasn't quite worked out, so she realizes where her next step needs to be. And Akroz, being such a great player that's been playing for so long, pretty much knows, okay, on San Rim, if this particular strategy doesn't work and if this particular doesn't work, the next step would be somebody is going to try to take one of those corners. And as we saw, he flew in and saw it and was right on top of it within seconds of her setting up over there.
Yeah, and what is quite interesting, like, if you look at the money tab, like, they have a lot of money bank up, like 61k from Akroz, and he still have a lot of power. And maybe he's trying to cash up his money for making a goal. Yeah, Miss. Oh, wow, well done by Miss.
Just survived, and I think. No, wait, what is? We got
Oh.
oh man!
Well done.
We had a
by
little
Miss.
Viking dance going on, but just Akroz could not make it over his base in time. So MissMinx really turning the tide on that. She almost died, and let alone not only not died, but picked up a kill in the process.
Yep, definitely. And Akroz, he's being really active, scouting stuff, having a good idea of what you have to do. MissMinx will respond to this. So Akroz is going back, and I feel like right now both players are really in a good spot. Like Miss is not in that bad spot right now. She's working on getting this top right outpost there.
Yes, she is. But definitely, Akroz is in here to play to win. Now he's showing 2 donuts. I don't know if that means he only has 2 donuts and he needs the 2 others. But I think pretty much that Akroz came into this game with 2 thoughts on his head, Angel, and that is...
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of bubblegum.
Wow.
And since he's all out of bubblegum, that means that he's just strictly here to kick some rear end, Angel.
Yep, he is, man. Akroz is playing to win. And now he's in. Oh man, I like what he's working on. Like maybe he's thinking about putting some deal on this cliff over there and have a great foothold to make a push. And MissMinx is just working on this outpost. She's level 7. Now she can build Goliath if she wants. Akroz is level 6. So and Akroz. Oh man, look at this. Akroz is going for the east outpost.
That was an awesome move on, completely, essentially taking her by surprise initially, drops them all in, puts them on attack run. Unfortunately, MissMinx is able to be there to respond in time, and since she does have the Longhorns, the Dillos just really don't stand a chance against those Longhorns, Angel.
Yeah, those Dillo are getting really crushed right now. But Akroz have like 100k man right now, and he got full power, so... I think like he really have an idea on his head, man. He will do something really interesting. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do with all his money right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, because like you meant, oh wait, there we go. We're already starting to find out the answer behind that, Angel.
Yeah.
He was waiting to hit his level 7. He just did, and now he knows what to queue up to just build a massive attack force. And Angel, do you see what we have going on here? We have a train of death.
Yes, we have. Oh, I can't wait to see how this push gonna work. And Miss is going for Berta. No, Akroz going for Berta. And oh, Akroz just go down there.
Oh, that's a costly death right now. This is at the key moment of his attack phase. Dying was the last thing that he would have wanted, especially with Minx in an Osprey, constantly being able to heal up all these tanks. One of those Goliaths do go down. The second one is not far behind.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, there it goes. Basically, Minx just went in and she fired everything.
Fire everything. And now Akroz have like 3 Bertas set up there. And this is gonna do a lot of damage to all those Longhorn. And another push with Dillo, so this, like, Akroz really won this outpost right now. And the fact that he got, oh man, this is a huge mistake, like a power station with 4 socket with nothing there. This is not good. This is
Well, I mean, he still has a massive amount of financial backing,
you're
though.
right.
I mean, he is almost at 60,000, so... I mean, those extra moneymakers, in a way, might actually be costly for him because he wouldn't potentially have enough power to build up all the forces that he needs. And right now, I personally just think that he needs a few more tanks on the field than he would need those moneymakers.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like, yeah, I didn't check this. If he would have those moneymaker there, it will not change that much because he got a lot of money right now and not much power. So yeah.
And he picks up 300 experience points taken out of Bertha. But Minx, realizing that she lost that base, has a nice little response of her own. We've got a train of death coming through.
Thank you, Steve.
And most likely, Angel, this is going to take out all the defenses that Akroz has here if he can't get enough out and constantly keep them healed, Angel.
Yep, and oh, this is a lot of stuff that is coming directly to this outpost. And oh, Miss, I like that. Miss is putting too long or near the main base, so this will force Akroz to respawn to this because his health of his base is going really down quickly. And now he is there, putting some more Dillo down there, so this is good. And
4, 3, 2, 1. Halftime heal.
and boom.
Minx does pick up some extra credits. Akroz almost gets his base entirely healed up. There was a slight little bit of damage that was still left. But essentially, this almost resets everybody back from scratch because they have almost the same amount of credits each. They essentially have the same amount of base health. So at this point, the full first half of the game has just been to essentially determine map control, Angel.
Yep, and man, right now Akro's in a great shape. Like, he got map control, and Miss is working on trying to get this power station, I believe, right now.
Well, it looks like she's trying to do a two-prong attack at once, which you're absolutely right on that. She wants that power station. She knows that's what's giving Akroz an advantage from his power side, but at the same time, she's putting pressure on the upper right outpost and the center left outpost at the same time. So a three-pronged attack from MissMinx. Just Akroz has no idea where to go at this point. And in all truthfulness, if I was Akroz in this place, I wouldn't know where to go either, man. There's just too much going on everywhere.
Yeah, I need to respawn everywhere, but the thing is good about Akroz right now is that he is well defended, so that's why he still have all his base online. So yeah, that was quite hard to miss. That was a great play coming from Miss. Like, she were everywhere, but Akroz still managed to keep all his base. But like I said, that maybe one base gonna go offline in a moment, and yeah, here it is.
It did, but just those Dillos did take out enough of the troops that she did not get control, and they're going to be able to take out those bulbs really easily. But now, as we can see, Minx sending out that three-prong attack cost her all the amount of defenses that she had at that center right outpost, and she's having to completely redefend it from scratch. Akroz, realizing it's undefended, decided to do a nice little Dillo push of his own, Angel.
Yep, yes, that's what he is doing right now. But those those Goliath are doing so much damage to this Dillo, man. They will not go that far.
Oh, Angel, do you see this? Some are going to the base, others are going to the outpost, and it's completely mixed in the field as to which way each one was going to go.
Yeah.
That was really great if they would have been able to get to both destinations and at least neutralize the base, do some damage or something. That was really awesome, the way that they just kept splitting off. I was really impressed with that.
Yep. And look at the little surprise on the left on the map, Steve, man. Look at this beautiful surprise that is coming.
I see it, man, and I mean, I just love the way that she just so quietly launches that, and you don't even realize it. Hopefully around this point, Akroz should be starting to now see it on the left-hand side if he's not so focused on the right-hand side. And that's really what the question is going to be, is does he see what's going on the left-hand side, or is he so focused on that outpost that he's not going to see it until it's too late?
Oh, man, I think he just see it now. He's level 14, and man, like that's like 5 Goliath there. That's a lot to handle. And now Akroz is doing a lot of damage with his bomb. Oh, Miss arrived. Oh man, it's like more than 1,000 XP for killing one Goliath. This is so awesome.
I saw that. That's why I was just like, ooh, I was wondering if you had actually seen that too. That's crazy amount of XP.
Yeah, it is, man. That's why, like, Akroz is level 14 right now, and MissMinx level 15. So this is really, really great.
Yes, it is. Oh, Minx, there we go. Now she finally made the drop. Took her 2 shots to get that drop down. Now, the thing, though, is that if Akroz keeps his head on together and straight, especially with this pressure on the right side, he now has a massive economic advantage against MissMinx. If he can make sure to take out enough of those Goliaths so that way there's not too much of a threat from the left-hand side, he could really start to be turning this around in his favor.
Yeah, man. At this point, like, it's really hard to say, like it's hard to say, man. I don't know. I really don't know, man. Like, both players are like spread. Miss is just coming really back in this game. Akroz, but the thing is, Akroz have a lot of money, and he got like 3 more gold. Oh wow! Look at this explosion.
Just I just saved those Bertha cannons, though. I mean, you can see one is smoking, but the other one even has fire. I mean, that's when it literally has, like, what, 1 hit point left?
Yeah.
I mean, I really thought he was going to lose at least one Bertha cannon or two, but no, man. He saves them and takes out some of MissMinx tanks in the process. He saved all 3 of those Bertha cannons. Fantastic play from Akroz.
Yeah, this is why they are top tier players, guys. So this is the reason, and MissMinx is doing a triple longhorn drop directly to the main base, and at this point, like, your live base is priceless. Like, no more healing stuff and anything you can handle there, so make sure you don't take any damage for nothing.
You pretty much said it there, Angel. I mean, price of a Longhorn, 4,800. Price of a Dillo, 2,700. Price of your base, priceless.
Yep, you're totally right, Steve.
For everything else, there's just kicking some rear ends. We're gonna make a commercial, man. We'll have a commercial for like halftime break, man.
Yeah, we should. Oh man, he's taking a lot of damage. Look at this MissMinx micromanagement. This is great. She's doing a great job, and this is why Akroz is taking that much damage from this push. But if Akroz can, maybe can do something. Like, he's having a quite good force on the right side, but he really need to hold everything that Miss gonna throw to him, and she still have like 3 Goliath on the left outpost right there, and Akroz just spot this.
Yes, he noticed that drop that I think that she was about to make. The only still real advantage that Akroz has, even though the base health is so low, is he has a tremendous financial advantage. Just unfortunately, though, Angel, for whatever reason, he's not actually has anything in his queue at the moment.
Yeah, he got no power.
May not.
Oh yeah. He's like
there we go.
less
That's
6, less 4, so.
And that is the reason why he doesn't have anything in his queue.
Yep.
I should have looked down there for briefly. So at this point, it would probably be in his best interest to potentially even sell off some of those moneymakers to actually get the power that he needs to build an attack force of his own, because he is so close to her base. It is about the same defended, but the rear end is really undefended. It just has a Seeker and a Jackal that would defend the rear end. Could really do a lot of damage before she could respond. Meanwhile, Akroz, we can see, is really trying to fortify his base up and plug up every possible hole that could be there. However, MissMinx just finds every hole that's still left and is willing to sacrifice.
Akroz just get the kill, man. Yeah.
I missed the kill. I'm busy looking at these tanks, seeing how much that they're just chopping down on this base. I mean, she found every single hole that was there, poking down on that base more. It's just... It can be painful, each one of these shots at this point when you're down to about 20% base health.
Yep. And man, like Akroz, the thing is, like Akroz, if I were not looking at the health base, Akroz, I will say he is in an advantage. But the thing is, he has not much health base left, so like he don't have like much time to do something. Like, you need always to keep an eye to this base, because if MissMinx can find a good hold with 2 or 3 Longhorn, this could be it for Akroz there.
It's very possible, especially with how much damage those Longhorns can do, and the fact that she can carry 3 of them in a single shot as the Osprey with the fully upgraded cargo hold.
Yep.
I mean, and that's what's really hurting Akroz, because he's constantly trying to eke up his stuff on the right-hand side. I don't know if you've seen yet, Angel, but he has 3 Goliaths and a Bertha, now 4 Goliaths. And he's slowly eking them up little by little, but he can't do much focusing on it because he constantly has to keep running back to his base to stay alive.
Yeah, you're totally right, Steve. He always needs to always go back to his base, because Miss is just putting so much pressure. And at this point, Akroz cannot afford to lose any more base health on his base. Yeah, okay.
Something like that.
Something like that, man.
Exactly. But he is seeing all the Berthas that Minx is trying to get out. He's doing his ninja karate chop with his bomber. That's a sound that I need, some sort of hi-ya sound. But it just, Minx with that Osprey is just... I mean, that sometimes that Osprey, let's face it, Angel, you play as an Osprey, so I'm sure you know it can be really annoying for other people because you can get stuff, start to get it smoking, and then that Osprey just comes along and everything you've done was pretty much all for nothing.
Yeah, you're right. That's why the Osprey is a good Airmech. Like, each Airmech are really his own ability. That's why they are so good. And yeah, the healing ability of the Osprey is really awesome. You can like have a great sustain on all your army if you play the Osprey properly.
And if Akroz isn't careful, he's going to lose all these Goliaths that he has now. Minx turned her artillery to now face all of it. 2 Goliaths in one shot.
That's so bad, man. That's painful to watch.
24,000 credits with a single cannon shot. Oh, that was so painful. And then the third one goes down a shot later, and he just loses the Bertha cannon to the creeps. Oh, painful on economy. But at least now he has plus 63 on energy, and he can finally start spending that 100,000 credits that he had saved up.
I think that's what he's gonna do, man. Like, money right now for Akroz, money is not really a big issue, so yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Money wasn't as much of the issue as it is power. In a way, by losing all those units, it gives him the power that he needs to build, well, pretty much more of the same stuff.
You need to build a Train of Death, man, or something like a Goliath Ultra Train of Death, man. That's what you need to do.
I mean, he has the funds to do it. He has the power right now to do it. I mean, he could get... I mean, you got 100,000, but okay. I mean, just with that cash alone, you can build 8 right off the bat, plus your funds will be recovering as those Goliaths are being built. He could probably easily build a force of 12 Goliaths within a matter of moments due to the hyper mode, but he may not get that chance.
I think Akroz have a problem because he's like AFK right now.
Oh my gosh, man. You're absolutely right. He's just sitting there over his base. Minx doesn't realize it, I'm sure. Yeah, obviously something happened that in Akroz that he had to step away from his keyboard for a moment. That few seconds does in fact cost him the game.
Yeah, it cost him the game, man. So this is GG. Oh man, that's quite sad that Akroz... the GG button. So this is GG, and MissMinx is the winner.